Meep, I see you're headed out to space. Getting ready for a launch, I see. Well, welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. Today, we're doing the Mere Madness playthrough. And the basic idea of what we're trying to get done here is to get this thing complete, which means that I can have my little space telescope right there, then a couple of space scanners, which we can use to launch rockets, get out there into the star map, and start bringing some nice things back. Now, over here on the left side, we've been working on various little projects here and there. One of them being kind of the automated critter system over here, so that when we have adults and we don't really want them there, then we can go ahead and get rid of them. So, matter of fact, let's go ahead and just follow this to see if we can see it happen here. Super Bubbles is going to take care of that guy. And as you can see, this poor little guy's all wrangled up. And then Ned Henford here is going to go ahead and take this critter all the way over here to the right. Make sure he washes his hands before performing the butcher operation. And then the last step of this process is to actually go ahead and convert that critter into food. Just give it a moment. There we go. Blip. And then that food is shipped off all the way over here, which isn't really that far away, allowing us to go ahead and fill up that electric grill with some more meat. Now that's actually quite a few steps, and I think it's actually less efficient than what we've done over here. But then again, what we've done over here has all of this automated equipment up here, trying to maintain a certain amount of critters and all that craziness. So, different way to do the same sort of thing. Another project we're working on, the left side over here, is Ice Fox is down here just digging all of this stuff up, making sure that we get this stuff mined, and we are ready to go ahead and harvest all of that. Alright, one more thing that we can add for our automation over here is we can go ahead and sweep up our coal right down here, because we do get a fair amount of that coming out of our little hatches up here. And now that we have access to lead, well, we have a nice cheap source for material that we can use, Alright, so looking over here on the left, you can see that we still are using the automatic dispensers for some of our shipping spots, which means we drop it down here and then we pick it up and ship it over there. So what I want to do is just kind of bring everything to this one spot right here, so that way we don't have to kind of do all of that number. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this up right there, and then kind of work on using manual loaders that are a bit like an automatic dispenser. And then they can just ship right onto this line and drop everything right down here. So rather than using the dropper or the dispensers, we can use loaders. So I'll place those right here, just like that. And then we can just use that right as part of our shipping line and boom, take care of it. All right, so one thing I can do here is I'm actually just gonna move this auto sweeper right over there. That way we could take this out of here, we could put it in there, or we could take it out of here and just store it in the icebox temporarily. Hey, look at this! We have completed the bunker door. Awesome! So what that means is I'm going to go ahead and bump the priority up on these doors right here so that we can build those up. And these doors are used for clearing the regolith that is going to drop on top of them. So they'll just cycle open and closed, and that's how they're going to kind of process any material that might end up on top of them. So we'll just end up with little blocks of regolith up here. Not a big deal. Pretty easy to handle. Alright, so I feel like I'm at a really good point in this game right now where I've kind of got everything set up and everything's working for the most part. So I don't really need to babysit this quite as much. And this is a great milestone when it comes to playing this game kind of late game. If it can be stable enough to the point where you can kind of confidently walk away from it without accidentally creating a bunch of floods or whatever, then, achieving the more end goal things are a lot easier, I would say. So essentially what I got going on the right side of the map is pretty much already set. Like, there's just a lot of things I'm doing, but I'm just letting the dupes run through it. Over here on the left, I'm going to go through a less exciting thing, which is rewiring my base. So now that I've gotten all the way down here, right, and I have all of this like tungsten, gold, and all of that good stuff, I need to be able to bring this up into my base and then start to use it for various things. And one of those things is to use a lot of that lead that is available to me to rewire my base. Matter of fact, wiring is going to be kind of an interesting thing, and we're actually going to have to touch on it again, because as we start to look at rockets and all of the power stuff that goes into firing up a rocket and also controlling a lot of these bunker doors, it does take a lot of power. And that's simply because there's just a ton of doors up here. One more system that we're going to build up over here on the left is I'm going to go ahead and take this kind of gas filtering system and expand it just a little bit. I think I was in the process of doing that at one point and kind of stopped, but here we go. Let's go ahead and finish that up. So We just do this number. All right, so now that I have refined metals, I'm going to switch on over to the heavy watt conductive wires here, so we can go ahead and use that lead. And that'll work really good right there. And then we take all of that and we start running lead wires everywhere. So the nice thing about this is it will free up lots and lots of like copper ore, which was previously held inside of that heavy watt wire. So we can get a lot of those materials back and usable inside of our base, so that's really awesome. However, before we go much... Oh, never mind. We're bringing in more Paku. Let's go ahead and open this for a moment. It's been a while since I got any Paku out of the printing pod. You can see another thing I put in here, just loads and loads of deodorizers right here. No polluted oxygen will ever make its way past this barrier. Got a little bit of natural gas creeping in over here, so I'm going to reset up the pump over here. This is set to look for anything that is not oxygen. Start pumping it into the pipes. And I don't think I have the pipes set up just right just yet. But there we go, I'll do it. It's going the wrong way. Oh, so here's a neat thing I can do. With the ore that I'm shipping up from down here, right? This is all going to be relatively hot stuff. I will bring it up on a conveyor line, and then I'll run it right through here, which I use to kind of cool down all the water that I used to run the metal refinery down here. So the neat thing about that is I'll actually be able to get power out of the shipping rail. And then I can use a long conveyor bridge just to get over the door, although I think it's insulated, so I don't gotta worry about that anyhow. And then take that, tie it into the same line right there, which ships over here, which ships over there, which drops everything down, boom, into that spot right there. That way we don't need dupes running down here just to pick up some lead, because it's going to take a long time. All right, how are we doing over here on the right with all of our transit tubes? Ooh, you know, we're not making as good of progress as I thought we would. Makes me wonder about this polymer press. Is it doing its job? Nope, it's not. That's because we're really not running this oil refinery. Ooh, do we have a lot of steel down there? That's nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these oxygen systems. I've got one, but I kind of need more, so I'll go ahead and slap that right down here. That is, once I go ahead and get rid of all of these ladders, which I don't think I can reach, so I'll go ahead and put more ladders right down here. What I really want to get to here is just have one continuous stream of oxygen, or pretty close to it. And there we go, everything's cleared out. Boom, slap down another one. Nice. All right, time for another dupe. Co2 Nomad. Welcome to the base. And thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. You're gonna head off to the right side, and your skills, Co2, is gonna be all about tidying for right now. And then we will get you all the way up here into exosuits. But for right now, I need somebody who's going to mop. All right, let me scroll through all of these. There you go. Find tidying, high priority. There you go. Oh, I got a lot of work to do on the priorities. I won't talk you through all of it, but essentially I'm going to try to have a few dupes for everything. Hey, that's a station I haven't built up yet. The apothecary. Ha! Probably a pretty good one to build up. There you go, Canoid. Oh no! I queued up a little bit of allergic medication. The poor guy wasn't able to make it. Alright, how are we doing up here in space? We're doing better. We are building up all of the airlocks. That's good. Let's go ahead and set all that to 5. Looks like our volcano's about to erupt again. Let's just see how bad things go this time around. So far, I kind of feel like this might actually work out. As we convert more things into steam, we might just keep backfilling this with more and more polluted water. I don't know. It's definitely a weird setup. No? I thought you were going to erupt. Alright, in other news, we've actually completed this down here, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a couple of gas vents down there. High pressure ones, why not? Although we don't apparently have enough material, which is plastic, which makes sense. We should still be able to build it, so long as this is actually running. Are you running? Ah, that broke right there. Alright, so looking at my base over here on the right, one of the things I want to be able to build here is my transit tube access point. And where to put that? Well, if I have it centrally located near a lot of my dupes, so we got bedrooms here, here, here. If if I could put it right there, then chances are this could be quite efficient. Of course, the real trick is figuring out how to route it so that you can get over to kind of like the two main spurs that kind of go here, there, and everywhere. And the thing is, I don't want to have too many access points, because if I have too many access points, then the dupes, well, they end up just kind of going from one to another, and they end up using up way too much power. So I already know that I can have a pipe that goes from right here and then starts to travel down and out to the two sides. This can be useful if we need to kind of go and go down to a lower spot in my base or something like that. All right, just about done with my second oxygen system down here for the electrolyzer. Very nice. One of the things that changed on my blueprint here is rather than running the water above, I ran it on the ground. That way it's a lot easier for the dupes to get to. This is a pretty easy little setup here. You can definitely make this and then pattern it around if you really wanted to. Let's see here. We're getting closer. Some of this stuff just takes forever. I mean, don't get me wrong, my dupes are up here. They deliver, they build, but man. What else do we have going on around here? How's the oxygen system doing now? Ooh, hey, that looks like oxygen. Yeah. Let's see, are you just about done clearing out the carbon dioxide? No, not yet. Oh, but my dupes keep running in there to sweep stuff up. All right, sweep it up. And then let's lock the doors. What? Sweep and build this. Oh, holy Shazbot, you locked yourself in. No, 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 no. Come back here and actually lock it. Please. Thank you. We'll start to pull a vacuum in there. Maybe eventually, one day, possibly, this vent will actually be built. I do have a little bit of plastic queued up in my base. Like, I've got transit tubes running everywhere. Yeah, and I got some more power issues. Costs. Oh, man, you are slow. Come on. Nope. All right, this is looking pretty good. For oxygen, at least. Let's copy that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Close. Okay, so I was wondering what I should put over here. And you know what? I feel like metal refineries might be a really challenging thing to try to build over here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to build 4 of them. But I might be able to at least do 1. We'll see. But the idea is that you could basically come on over here, go through like a little nature or a little park or whatever on your way in, and then head on up here to do your different little metal refineries and stuff. The thing is, that's going to be a lot of heat and just so many pipes competing for one small area. That'll be a fun project. And considering everything that runs through here is going to be like hot. Oh gosh. This is going to have to be like all ceramic pipes. Although I wonder if it's possible. I wonder if I can take the heat, right? I wonder if I could take something like this petroleum, which is at 40 degrees Celsius. Not bad at all. And then run that through and then just burn it up. Or if I could just use the crude oil that's trying to go through there. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. The other crazy idea is, can I make a soda fountain that works with this carbon dioxide vent? All right, I've got another project that I'm working on over here as well. So we do have the polluted water vent on the modded side of the map. What I'm going to do is just dig out around this. And I'll make sure to deconstruct this stuff just to kind of get over there. There we go. Now for this vent, what I'm going to do differently is I'm actually just going to use a bunch of these drains. And we're going to let that drain into a pipe. So what I'm going to place right down here is 5 drains just like that, and then a series of another 5 drains, and another 5, and another 5. So as this thing runs, we can just go ahead and bottle up all of our polluted water. All right, so here's what I can do to make use of this carbon dioxide vent. What I'll do is get rid of this door right down here, and then I'll put a gas pump down here that detects carbon dioxide. Oh no, it's already running! We're not ready. We're not ready! Well, I guess that answers that question. It is currently active. But the point is, I can go ahead and put a pump right down here, which will bottle up our carbon dioxide for us. And then, right somewhere in this list, there it is, the soda fountain. Yes, we'll put a steel soda fountain right here. Ada, I see your problem. You currently have no way of getting out of here. One more, Ada. There you go. Oh. So what I'm putting in behind this is some gold liquid pipes. And these, so if I bring the gold in like that, and then go around and around and around and up and down and out, and then bring this pipe right out there, then boom, we should be able to take a good amount of that heat that might possibly come out of that carbon dioxide vent, squish it, or get rid of it really quick. Oh, here we go. We'll just put the door right there. All right, so we can see we have a fair amount of carbon dioxide right there. And what is the temps? You know, they're not too bad, actually. But it would be nice to be able to breathe. I'm starting to run out of oxygen on the left side of my base. Definitely not on the right side. That's over 3 kilograms. But over here, I'm down to 300. Whoa! Currently scrambling to enable some oxygen to actually vent out down here. I'm also running this same thing kind of through this area right here where I'm trying to take a little bit of the heat out of it as well. So you can see right here, it's right around 38 degrees Celsius, possibly going up because it, you know, it does come out of the electrolyzer fairly hot. By the time it's down here, gosh, it's all the way down to 11 degrees. So not bad. But there we go. Lots and lots of oxygen. Nice. So long as I have water. Which again, something I'm working on. But yeah, look at how low the oxygen got over here. Except for this one spot. Everybody goes to the farm to survive. Alright, dupes, I want you to build this. This would be real nice. Oh, that's why I capped it off. No wonder you couldn't get to it. Alright, so that disaster was avoided. But now let's take a look at what I have going on in here. Oh, a lot of carbon dioxide. So, this soda fountain, it requires some water and a little bit of carbon dioxide. Alright. So right down here, if we place that, and then I place a little bit of an automation thing, which says, hey, if there's carbon dioxide down here, then we can go ahead and run that. We will do that. And there should be a machine called a gas bottler. Yeah, automatically stores piped gases into canisters for manual transport. That's exactly what I want. So then I can just go ahead and take that, boom, and feed it right into my soda fountain. Aha! There we go. We can put that guy right up here. Boom! And then we'll put a little door right there. Which means I have recreation over here. Canister filler. Nice. Of course, now we need a source of clean water, preferably germ-free. And, oh yeah, we've got plenty of water. Not that one. But we just gotta pipe spaghetti it around. Alright, so you go down, you go down. You go down, you go up, and you go up. Alright, dupes, this is important. Please complete it. How's the oxygen doing on this side of the base? Oh, it's doing horrible. Nice and horrible. It's got to be doing a little better down here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, so I've stalled out on my space construction up here. Unfortunately, I'm running into material shortages. So what I'm going to have to do is come up here and start to dig out some more stuff. Oh, hey, look, at least we're getting that thing running. Nice, nice. Keep at it, dupes. Alright, we got even more pipes to build. So we've got all of the oxygen for like the jet suits and the atmo suits and all that good stuff. Where are the jet suits? Dupes, what have you done? Anyhow. That pipe has to run oxygen all the way up here for the telescope. That way our dupes can sit in there and kind of do their work. Because that's the thing. In case we didn't have enough construction things going on already. No, I didn't want that to happen. Everything's running backwards. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. Lurda has pulled out a little bit of carbon dioxide and then put it in the soda fountain. Yeah. Real nice. I think we're set. Alright, Mapes, how are things going on around? Please be done. How you doing over here, dupes? Hey, that's looking pretty good. Now I'm seeing polluted water flowing out. Now, of course, I don't think we'll ever catch up to this. So, sure, we'll do that. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I had so much oxygen in my base. I forgot all about this thing down here. Which means, hello, I got a lot of hydrogen too. It's alright, everything's fine, don't worry about it. We can just poke a hole here and just let hydrogen flow throughout my base, why not? It's only at 4.5 kilograms. No, I just got rid of the shovel. Darn it, you're back again. I can even see your chunk of meat that I won't ever be able to get. It's right there. And over here on the left, still all of these power wires. So many things to construct. But I did get all of these little canister fillers up and running, so that's nice. And I can go ahead and re-enable that because that's looking for oxygen. Which there is oxygen over here now, that's good. It's not even, though. Things are very imbalanced in some areas. Our critters are starting to take over again because I've been assigning people to do things at priority level 9. So they have stopped doing that. But we're just about done with this, which is great because this brings in polluted water, which then is then converted into oxygen. Although it's only running at 400 grams a second right now. If we ever get around to building this, then we'll clear it out a little bit faster. Oh, I totally forgot about this whole shipping rail thing. Yeah, that's going in. Not complete yet, though. So, a little bit of a bummer there. Wait a minute, who had... Nyron? How did you get out with the jet suit, man? These dupes. Are they flying over this? Is that what's going on? They might be doing that. Oh, man. Who's catching fire? Dupes? How? What? Ha? What? What? Ah! Now, bad dupes, come back over here. No! No! They're all heading up there without suits on. Stop it. Stop it. Get on back down here. There we go. Deconstruct that. Ugh. Toxic. No. Whew. Ah! Ate it. What are you doing all the way out here, man? Get back inside, Ada. These dupes, I tell you what, you give them a chance to run out into space, and your whole colony ends up out there. And now they're all crispy. Oh, there you go, mate. Well, that's gonna have to do it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar, out.